Hey and howdy everyone, it's Jeannie with Paper Pixie Ink, and today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of this not so mini album that I made using the Hello Pink Autumn collection from Prima marketing. This is a very soft but beautiful collection, and I have quite a bit left from what I had purchased, so look out for some more projects with that. There will be a tutorial on how I made this album, so keep an eye out for that as well. So I had done an album for a swap with Rosa Kelly Scrapbooking, and the cover I had done for that was a purple kind of crushed velvet sewn cover, and somebody had asked that I do a tutorial on how I had created that. So I didn't make this one exactly the same. Obviously this one is quite a bit larger than the 6x6 album that I had made for the swap, and I didn't do a closure on this one because it really didn't need one, but otherwise there is a tutorial on how I kind of wrap and cut and glue down. I did not do a tutorial on how I stitched this because I don't really have a good way to film that. I'm still learning how to film in general, but really I just used a very basic stitch on my sewing machine, and I used some gold thread, and for my bobbin thread I just used a black, so it's pretty easy. I left this very simple. I may later go back and do something with the cover. I really like it. So it is very kind of cushiony. So I use batting behind the fabric. So it's just very, very plain. Little paper bits stuck to it. So that's the cover. When you open it up, it's pretty simple. This is magnetized closed, and these are just a bunch of photo mats. So this measures 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, so you can mat 4 by 6 photos on it and still keep the border on it. So that's those. And then this is actually a journaling card that I just made in Canva myself, printed off and then matted on some black cardstock. So I will have the templates for these on my free printables section on my website if anybody is interested in those. So I did put a strip of pattern paper between every page, so there's going to be 7 strips. So at the front of the first page, this opens up like this, and again these are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, so you can mat 4 by 6 photos on them. It is magnetized closed, and then this opens up as well, and it has another spot for a 4 by 6 photo, and this is also magnetized. So this just says Grateful Hearts, and I left this really plain. So these just flip down, and this flips up, so you have a nice big spot here, and then this is just a pocket, and I used a We Are Memory Keepers edge punch for this, and then this just says Fall. This is one of the 12 by 12 cut aparts, and then another 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 photo mat for a 4 by 6 photo, and then this is just a little tag that has journaling, and this is like this, only this one's vertical as opposed to this one that's horizontal, and this one will be available on my website as well. And then there are 6 pages, and each one of them has one of these large mats in them. So this one was kept pretty plain, but they're just these little photo mat areas. This is magnetized closed, and then this one opens this way, and this one is also magnetized closed. These are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 as well. And this is just one of the 4x6 journaling cards from the 4x6 journaling card pack. So this just opens like this. These are just, this is just, I bought a pack of these closures off of Amazon, and then I just used some brads that I had that matched the color to attach them. And then it just has all of these photo mats. So this will take a 2.5 by 3.5 photo. Same with these ones. This is a 3.5 by 5 photo mat size, as is this one. And then this is just another one of those journaling cards. This is just a smaller size. And again, I will have a template for this available for printing on my free printables section on my website. And then we have another large photo mat. So this one, I had some issues with it. This kind of interferes with this. So lesson learned. So I have to be very careful. This is magnetized closed, and it just holds these pages together. This was one of the 4x6 journaling cards. So this just flips open, and they are magnetized. So this has a 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 photo mat for 4x6 photo. This one is a 3.5 by 5. Again, this is magnetized. And then we have another 4x6 photo spot. And then these are just blank with lots and lots of space available. This page is kind of basic, but kind of fun too. So it's really just a bunch of pockets, and then these here open up this way, and they are magnetized closed, so they will stay closed. And these are also for 2.5 by 3.5 photos. And then these are just a couple of cute little tags. So I used a scrapbook.com tags die to die cut these, and then this size here was a little long, so I just cut off the end. And then this just pulls out, and you've got more 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 mats for 4x6 photos. And it just slips in there. And then we have another one of these large mats. So these are just mirrors of each other. So you've got lots of photo space. These are for 3.5 by 3.5 by 5 photos, and then it is magnetized. And then this just opens up, and you have more spots. So again, these are the 3.5 by 5 and 4x6 photos there. And then again, another mat. This page is kind of really fun. One of the more popular page styles that I have done is this kind of, you pop it open and they pop out. So I actually did 2 of those on here. So you can see there's a spot here, there's 2 spots here, and then you can also put something there if you want as well. This is magnetized, so there's a magnet here and a magnet on here, just to kind of help hold them closed. And then this one does the same thing. So you got the photo spots and a big spot here, and again, it is magnetized. So this page is very, very simple. It is just kind of like a tuck page, and there's this large mat that you can use here. So it just tucks in just like that. It's very, very simple. And then again, another really large photo mat. So this is just a pocket page. So we have a very large pocket here and then a smaller pocket here. In the large one, this is another one of the cut aparts from a 12 by 12 page. And then I just backed it with some kind of sand, champagne, I guess, maybe colored glitter cardstock. And then this is again one of my printable journaling cards, and that just tucks in there. And then to tuck in this pocket, I just did a couple of the larger 4x6 photo mats, and then a vertical version of the journaling tag. Okay, so moving on to this page, it is again another little pocket page. This time the pocket is vertical instead of horizontal, and then I just created this little mat with a landscape 3.5 by 5 photo mat and a portrait style 3.5 by 5 photo mat. And then this is again one of the journaling cards, and I just cut a little bit off so that it would kind of go with the flow. And then this is just a scrap piece of pattern paper that I had. And then we have another one of the large photo mats. And then this page is very, very plain. These just lift up and you have a journaling card. Each one is magnetized and they are all the same. So they all look the same. And then this is another one of the cut aparts from the 12 by 12 page, and I just backed it with a piece of black cardstock, and I created kind of like a T-shaped belly band. And then this pulls out, and it's just a large area for photos or journaling or whatever you might want to add. This is very large, so I mean, you could match just about anything on those. So that is the album, and like I said, I will be doing tutorials on how I created this. I'm not sure if it will be 2 or 3 tutorials. It's kind of a big one, so it might be another 3. So we'll see how that goes, but look forward to seeing at least the first couple before, well, we'll see one probably Friday and one again on Saturday or Sunday, and we'll see if there will be a third. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and as always, if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. Thanks, everyone.